Hi folks, Dino Bob here in Port Prehistorique, and today we're going to look at a new section of the park. We're starting in the Stegosaurus area at the plinth and heading out toward the central portion of the park past two of the Stegosaurus habitats. As we come into this wide plaza area, which as you can see is filled with lots of people, we're heading a little bit deeper than we have before at this point, and ahead to the right is where we're going, and it is the Cenozoic expansion for this park. You can see the name coming up here and the woolly mammoth statue to provide the sort of art for the entrance. I would prefer to use statues for all of these kind of entrances, but we don't have enough statues. So maybe in the future. Going through the passage, you can get a better look at the silhouettes, which we do have for every animal, that you could glimpse through the other side, three of the animals. And over here we're going to see our first animal. It looks remarkably like Prehistorique in terms of its silhouette, but its sizing is quite a bit different. This is Juxia, Chinese animal that is at the moment the lowest star rating mammal that is available in the game, which is problematic if you want to start with mammals in your zoo. But it dawned on me that this was not indeed a challenge zoo, so I didn't have to worry about that, and went to plop this one down, mostly because it was the lowest star animal, but still above where the park would have been rated. So you can see there's sort of a dead tree and log fencing going on here, with screening added as well. Pop into the habitat to see our animals. Got a male and a female in here right now. They seem happy with the ground and the space they have, hanging out near the water mostly. But I think I've commented in the past that this animal is kind of boring in the number of animations it has. And I suppose that's not too surprising given the nature of the animal. There's only so much it can do. They spend a lot of their time hunting for food or wood, so you know it can do that, and drinking. So here's one going into the water and coming right back out. Once again, we're starting to get a chance to see the wet part of the animal, the part that got into the water, but not the whole animal, which is a pretty cool effect for the game to have. These are little strange looking animals, sort of a rhinoceros horse, and they fill a good gap in the game, at least right now. There'll be more mammals coming, and that'll probably change the complexion of adding mammals. We'll pop up to get an overlook at the whole habitat. They've got a care building in the back there, and a little turnout from the main path for people to come in to view them. Pretty simple habitat. I opted to do concrete walls around this in a non-in-your-face color of green. And so this habitat is mostly built within the null barriers. There is fence inside the care building, so you know if I get really desperate to try to click on it to do something with the habitat, I can pop into the care building and pick up the fence. So we're going to proceed out of the little viewing byway. You can see there's another Juxia silhouette here on this side as well. We're going to go a little bit deeper Because this is a double animal, as you know from the title card, two animals in the park today. We just saw the friend, and now we're headed to Smilodon. Again, I chose the lower starred Smilodon, so this is Smilodon fetalis. There's its silhouette. Also with the concrete walls with a little bit decorative top in this habitat as well, but a different viewing area fence. This one has glass to keep the animal from eating the guests. Again, a mostly simple habitat. We got a little pond that they can go swimming in if they so desire. They don't seem to be all that keen on it. And a climbing structure built with modular pieces, which they will use, which is great. Very happy to have that work out. It's not a classic one where they can go up a log. They kind of need a path, but you can affect that by making the path less wide, and they'll still use a narrow path. Here comes one now. Again, a male and female in here. They probably would have to be kept separate like most big cats. Keep the male away from the females, except when it's time to arrange for little kitties. But I didn't build it that way yet because we're not required to do that, and they look more interesting when you can see two of them running around in the habitat. Even if you can only see one at a time, somebody's doing something. And here's the aerial view. Little bit of a sort of dog bone shape to the habitat, the care structure in the back. It is set up so I could potentially expand it and have a separate place to put one of the animals while one is on habitat. But cross that bridge when we come to it. I may make some rearrangements since the next update is supposed to add lions. I may restructure this a little bit in order to have a big cat area. We'll see. So here's one of our kitties cruising around. It's being somewhat indecisive, I think, right now, but good chance to watch it walk around. They still having a little bit of that sort of light mass skating effect now and again. Anyway, here's one up on the climbing platform. As you can see, this one can negotiate all of that. I put enrichment and bedding up there to encourage them to hang out there. You can also see bedding underneath the platform that can also be used by these animals, which is also cool. So a little bit of close-up of the kitty hanging out there. I'm going to stare right at the camera for us. Anyway, I hope in the next video for this park, we'll either be looking at another area of the park, or if the update drops soon enough, maybe I will do something about that big cat area. It's also undecided. I have been continuing to build in this park, so that's good. I've got lots of habitats waiting to show you. Yeah. Let everybody know you're here, kitty. Yeah, okay. Well, looks like Kitty's heading away, so it probably means that it's time for Dino Bob to head away too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a like if you did. If you haven't subscribed, do it. In any case, be well, be kind to each other out there, and take care until you come back for another video. Bye now.